quite a hole. See? Because you gotta have a place for the milk to go. Then when it's all filled up, the hole disappears.
Kraft singles are made from 5 ounces of milk. That's why they taste better than imitation cheese, made mostly with oil and water.
That looks good.
Milk makes every single Kraft single taste better. Look for Kraft Light singles, too.
If you're looking for the most variety in your radio station,
The best variety of the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
tune to Mix 105.
Because Mix 105 means variety. Like Whitney Houston,
Phil Collins,
Billy Joel,
Rod Stewart, and more.
Mix 105 means variety.
The best variety of the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Mix 105.
We've discovered something other shoe stores apparently haven't. A shoe can be more comfortable when you put less padding here. Shoetown, the best buys on 2 feet.
Together, they are responsible for 503 shows and more than 320 hours of programming. Now, after a total of 22 years on the air, 3 of ABC's most popular shows are calling it quits. Get ready to bid a fond farewell to some of TV's favorite stars and most enduring shows. Next weekend marks the end of the road for 3 staples in the ABC lineup. It's been 8 years since Tony Danza signed on as Judith Light's live-in housekeeper on Who's the Boss. Since then, their relationship has gone from business to friendship to romance. And Light says saying goodbye will not be easy.
Sad. Very mixed. I mean, it's been a great run. It's been a fabulous run. And everybody there has become like family for me.
Viewers have seen that family literally grow up on screen. Alyssa Milano was just 11 when the show debuted.
You grow up so much, and I don't know, it's been a lot of fun, but I'm ready to move on.
I thought this was a party for me, and now everybody's leaving.
The Who's the Boss finale finds Danza and Light separated when he moves to Iowa. But fear not, Tony says fans of the on-again, off-again romance will not be disappointed.
Whether we get married or not, we will not disappoint. We will service the romance, we will punctuate the show, and we will fulfill, I think, you know, the wishes and the hopes of our audience, and in a great way.
Richard Dean Anderson has a surprise in store for MacGyver fans as well. In the show's last episode, the all-American hero discovers a son he never knew.
It is you, isn't it? You're my father.
Despite the startling revelation, Anderson says the time is now right to say goodbye.
I'm in a spectacular point in my life right now. It's a lot of wonderful things have happened with MacGyver, during MacGyver, and because of MacGyver. And it's just, 7 years is a long time.
MacGyver gained popularity as a super smart superhero who used not only his brawn, but also his brains to beat the bad guys. Anderson says that will be the legacy the show leaves behind.
We've been in a position for the last 7 years to really make a difference and kind of sow the seeds for education, or at least an idea that education is important.
And last but not least, say so long to the Seavers. 7 years ago, the cast of Growing Pains taped their first episode. Last month, they taped their last.
As close as the Seavers really are. That's how close this group is.
TV critic Tom Shales says the demise of shows like these 3 is a sign of the times in TV land.
It's sort of like Congress, where the incumbents are not having as easy a time anymore. A lot of people are quitting Congress. A lot of TV shows are leaving the air.
For the cast of Growing Pains, taping the final episode meant saying goodbye to what has become their second family. The experience was an emotional one for Jeremy Miller. His whole childhood was spent on the set.
Everybody's really become my family, and I know we're going to stay close, excuse me, but I'm still sad. This has been almost more than half of my life. It's coming to an end.
Your mom does have some exciting news she'd like to share with you.
We're moving.
For what?
No way. No.
The show's finale is full of surprises for the Seavers, and a possible move to Washington isn't the only shakeup.
Kate, let's do it.
Pardon me?
Let's get married.
I think probably tomorrow will feel even different than we feel
I think
right
it'll
now.
really hit me a few months from now, after the hiatus, and I'll come October, November, and I'll say, I need to get a job.
The final episodes of the 3 shows air next Saturday night on ABC.
Cable TV is drawing up the A-list for a new comedy series with Richard Lewis. It's a chance for him to showcase new comedians who are making the grade. The A-list is supposed to present the best of the best around. To host it, they chose that comic's comic, Richard Lewis.
I fall in love so fast. I come back after the first day. I tell my friends, she's unbelievable. And they say, what did she do? I don't know. I think she's a mammal. I think she's a mammal.
He even works the parking lot.
They truly are the best comedians in America. I'm really proud to do this. I can only get Dylan to do the show. Ew. I walked into a bar. Ew.
All right, so Bob Dylan hasn't made the show yet, but a lot of comedians have, and they bring their best stuff. Here's Kevin Meaney.
I brought my nephew to McDonald's. He wanted to get the hot apple pie, begging me for it. Uncle Kevin, I want the hot apple pie. I want the pie, the pie. Here you go. Ah! You gotta read those labels, young fella. Warning, filled with lava.
Kathy Ladman.
I'm 36. I'm not married. I give up. Really, I was just at my cousin's wedding. I caught the bouquet. I just took it home and repotted it.
Paul Provenza.
They put the word dictionary in the dictionary. Am I from another planet? When did I become smarter than the whole dictionary company? That all of a sudden I'm the one that stops to think, if you don't know what the hell a dictionary is, how should you even know to look it up there?
And Bobby Slayton, the pit bull of comedy.
There's a Disneyland in Japan. What could be more American than Disneyland? Nothing. Right in the middle of Tokyo, they built a Disneyland, which amazes me because nobody in that country is tall enough to get on any of the rides.
And of course, there's Richard Lewis.
I just can't stay in bed. I have to, if I'm at her home, I have to split. I make up these, really despicable excuses to leave. I go, oh, God, I got my ant colony. My ant colony.
For Richard, this is more than a chance to play host. He knows most of these comics, and he says it's been like reliving a lot of good times.
I idolize you, babe.
He never talks to me when the camera's not rolling.
You know why? Because when I was sick with a cold, you never called. We've just been hanging out backstage before they went on, and talking about the dives and talking about getting your first big concert hall, and it's really been a great experience, and I think it's a really great series.
The A-list debuts on cable's Comedy Central channel Sunday night.
Itsy Bitsy Bikini contests have been a hit on pay-per-view channels, so now they're coming to prime time and this weekend's coming attractions. Contestants suit up for the Bikini Open, 6 two-hour television specials that showcase America's most spectacular bikini contests. Viewers will get to play an active role by voting for the winners through a 900 number, and co-executive producer Mercedes Woods promises plenty of excitement.
Viewers are able to, through the Bikini Open, take a voyeuristic view into bikini contests.
The Bikini Open is premiering this month, so check your local listings for details. Fans of Northern Exposure can get an inside look at their favorite characters' quirky personalities with a new book, Letters from Sicily. According to author Ellis Weiner, the book looks at fictional correspondence from the characters to their friends and relatives in the lower 48.
I liked the challenge of telling a story with these characters through letters, which would enable them to write in the way that they speak.
Northern Exposure's Letters from Sicily is available in bookstores right now.
I love good stories.
And Shelley Duvall is launching a new children's series for Showtime. The animated collection of bedtime stories will be narrated by famous faces, including Ringo Starr, who lends his voice to Elbert's Bad Word.
The bad word sat on his shoulder and snickered wickedly.
I read the story and I thought it would be fun to do, and it's only going to take me, I think, an hour and a quarter.
Shelley Duvall's Bedtime Stories premieres with Elbert's Bad Word Tuesday on Showtime. Next, an exclusive look at Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman in Scenes from Far and Away.
Introducing today's recipe pasta sauces from Ragu. Today's recipe is low in fat. Today's recipe has no cholesterol. Today's recipe has half the sodium of our original recipe and no sugar added. A delicious recipe, a smart recipe. It starts today. Which ragu tonight? Today's recipe pasta sauces.
Spray and wash stain stick has an enzyme formula that eats at the jams and jellies of the day as soon as you put it on. Then you can wait up to a week to wash. That's how stain stick gets out what America gets into.
For 10 points, what are you eating?
Kraft macaroni and cheese.
It's Kraft cheese and macaroni.
Hey!
Sorry. Judges' decisions are final.
Kraft cheese and macaroni, the cheesiest.
Why should you change phone companies when you're perfectly happy with the one you've got? Sprint spokesperson. Volume discounts. So if you call a lot, it would be nuts to use anyone else. You have relatives in over 180 countries. Sprint lets you call them all direct. Phone cards, even in Braille. Sprint didn't go down and leave a kabillion people stranded. Call now and you'll even get 100 minutes free. How many more reasons do you need?
At Hillshire Farm, we spend hours in the smokehouse cooking our light smoked sausage so you can make meals in minutes. The farm-fresh taste of our fully cooked light sausage is giving people a whole new appreciation of fast food. Taste the difference when it comes from Hillshire Farm.
Welcome back to Entertainment Tonight. Welcome back to reality. Back from your honeymoon.
Do I look any different?
You look good.
No, thank you.
You really do.
That is different.
I credit Connie with that.
That is different.
I'm Lisa Gibbons.
I'm John Tesh. Patrick Swayze and Tom Cruise are two of Hollywood's sexiest leading men, which makes me a little uncomfortable saying, but I'm through it now. Now each is taking his career in a new direction. We'll tell you about Swayze's soul-searching journey a bit later on.
First, we'll look at the new epic Far and Away. From a pool hustler to a veteran fighting to end a war, Tom Cruise has made his mark playing modern men. But for Far and Away, he plays a young man in 19th century Ireland. We have an exclusive look behind the scenes of this romantic adventure.
And action!
8 years in the making, director Ron Howard's Far and Away spans 2 continents and a world full of adventure in the lives of Irish immigrants Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. The sweeping saga follows the couple to America in the late 1800s, recreating historical events, including the Great Oklahoma Land Rush.
Slow way down, slow way down.
Far and Away cost a reported $60 million to make, and we have an exclusive first look at some new scenes from this motion picture epic.
For hundreds of years, his people worked the land, but they could never own it.
The front of our house!
I'll work my own land someday. From director Ron Howard comes the story of one man who wanted more.
I'll stab you through. I'm Joseph Donnelly, of the family Donnelly, that you pushed off our land. Get him upstairs!
Our duty is to restore him to full health, so he can hear his own neck crack when he dangles from the hangman's noose. I'm running away. You're brave. Come with me.
He left behind everything he knew
Shannon!
Yeah!
for freedom.
You could be my serving boy.
Don't call me boy.
In my imagination, America is a wonderfully modern place.
Who is this bit of a sniff anyway, huh? She's my sister.
And I'm your mother.
But even in the land of the free,
Nothing but an ignorant Mick.
everything has a price.
We haven't eaten for 3 days. I'll work for food. I don't hire Irish.
All they have left is their dream. But America was built one dream at a time. Maybe this is my destiny.
I made more money than you and you're jealous.
I can make money as fast as you can. You just watch me, scrapper.
Stop this!
This'll get us out of here.
Because you love me. Never seen anything like you in all my living life.
Stay away from her, do you hear me?
Someone could get shot.
You're not in Ireland anymore!
I like America.
Far and Away will be in theaters around the country on May 22nd.
Patrick Swayze's athletic good looks have earned him the title Sexiest Man and the lead roles in the hit movies Ghost and Dirty Dancing. But in his latest movie, City of Joy, Swayze is giving up hunkdom for heart. The film took him on a journey to the very soul of a human will to survive.
Oh, God, you're very titillating, aren't you? Are you a criminal of some sort?
Well, that depends on how you define the word. I was a doctor.
In City of Joy, Patrick Swayze plays a doctor who is fed up with his profession and has gone to India searching for some kind of meaning to life.
We desperately need a doctor here full-time. Will you just give us a couple of minutes?
I'm sorry. Maybe you have it in you to be a saint, Sister Joan, but it's just not my style.
Patrick says this was a role that caused him many a sleepless night.
He's got a level of negativity in him that I don't possess. He's walking a tightrope that if he doesn't find some reason to live, he's going to off himself. And that just doesn't exist in me, Patrick. And so I had to start searching through my insides and certain levels of grief that I've never been willing to allow myself to experience and try to find that place.
Well, like you and your Baba, they're full of hope.
The doctor finds himself inspired by the spirit of the people of Calcutta, one of the poorest cities in the world.
Action!
The film was shot entirely in that city, and Swayze himself was deeply touched by what he saw.
As horrible as their life condition is, they got a line on something that we could really use. Faith, hope, love, compassion are now cliched in this country. They're the very things that keep people in the rest of the world or in slums alive.
Patrick said one of the most moving experiences for him was working with the children of Calcutta.
Something about these kids that was more pure on any level that I'd ever seen before. All they have is themselves and what little faith and hope they can scratch out in their lifetime. And there's something really refreshing about that, because they seem to have their priorities in order even at 8 years old.
Every interview that he's done with us and every interview I've seen him do, he has said that this movie has changed his life.
Totally.
Since filming City of Joy, he has joined UNICEF. Swayze has the United Nations Children's Fund. He will take part in a special benefits screening of City of Joy for that organization.
When we come back, we'll find out why a kiss was more than just a kiss in Casablanca.
Don't buy another compact disc or audio cassette until you've experienced the fantastic selection and low prices at Nobody Beats the Whiz. From Arista Records, Real Love by Lisa Stansfield. Just $7.98 cassette, $11.98 CD at Nobody Beats the Whiz. For incredibly low prices on music, movies, and more, Nobody Beats the Whiz.
I might be lazy, but I got enough sense to keep AT&T away. They do anything to get us back from MCI friends and family. What's this? Free gifts? Give it up. They call all the time. Not worth it. And all their mail. File it, Barn. When AT&T talks savings, I say compared to what? Their higher prices? From now on, I screen my calls. You know who handles the mail.
We could say the new Oldsmobile Achieva is slick, quick, and roomy, but Popular Mechanics said it first. We could say standard anti-lock brakes help make Achieva the most exciting Oldsmobile in a long time, but Automobile Magazine already did. We could even call the Achieva one of the best buys of 1992, but Consumers Digest beat us to it. We can be the first to say, for just $199 a month and no money down, you can smart lease the new Achieva at your good olds guys.
He knew that when he kissed this girl, his mind would never romp again like the mind of God. So he waited, listening for a moment longer to the tuning fork that had been struck upon a star. Then he kissed her. At his lips' touch, she blossomed for him like a flower. Obsession, Calvin Klein. Now your gift with any $30 Obsession purchase at A&S.
Years ago in 1942, the world was at war and in need of a hero bigger than life. The timing proved perfect for Humphrey Bogart, and a new movie called Casablanca. Well, that classic film is back on the big screen, and Leonard Maltin is here to tell us about it. I was surprised about this, Leonard.
Well, it's true, John. Casablanca is my all-time favorite movie, bar none. So I'm delighted there's such a fuss being made over its 50th anniversary. And I'm doubly delighted that two of its supporting players are being included in the celebration, because they had as much to do with its success as anybody. In fact, if you love character actors, Casablanca is a particular delight.
He's looking at you, kid.
We all know that Casablanca stars Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman, and Paul Henry. Now, they're great, but there's another aspect to Casablanca, the incredible parade of character actors who back up the stars. It's their wonderful faces and distinctive personalities that make every scene, every moment in this film so engaging. Even the players in minor parts, like croupier Marcel Dalio, pickpocket Kurt Bois, and headwaiter S.C. Zakal are just right. Abdul, the doorman, was played by movie newcomer Dan Seymour, who agrees today that the supporting cast was exceptional.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private room.
Beautiful character actors, very fine character actors. Some of the best in the business. We've never replaced them. Never.
And in the famous Marseillaise scene, all the players found themselves genuinely moved, and at the same time, united.
I look around, and most of those actors with tears in their eyes. Marcel Dalio, Madeleine LeBeau, so many of them. Zakal, they were all refugees. It hit home. And from then on, it was like a unit.
One of those refugees in this amazing international cast was Conrad Veidt, once a great German leading man, now cast as heavies, or in this case, Nazis, in Hollywood. But fellow player Leonid Kinski says Veidt couldn't have been more unlike his movie image.
You know that on the set they used to call him democracy personified. Democracy personified because he was really adorable as a human being. He was wonderful with everybody. Never made himself wait, and he was a very big star. I remember him in Germany when he did Dr. Caligari.
Russian-born character comedian Kinski plays Sasha the bartender. And like every player in Casablanca, he gets his moments to shine.
Boss is private stock. Because he won, I love you.
Oh, shut up.
All right, all right. For you, I shut up. Because you won, I love you.
Every player in Casablanca gets his special moment. After Rick does a good turn for a deserving young couple, Sasha congratulates him.
Boss, you've done a beautiful thing.
Well, you crazy Russian.
We create that on the set because it was too dry. It was too dry, and I suggested to Bogart, what do you think if I'll kiss you? It was wonderful.
So while it's true to say they don't make them like this anymore about the movie Casablanca, it's even truer about these marvelous supporting players.
Go with her, Sasha, and be sure she gets home.
Yes, boss.
And come right back.
Yes, boss.
Wonderful people. Every scene has something great going on. That's why I love that movie. And it's back on the big screen in a number of cities and worth seeing in a theater where it belongs.
Thank you, Leonard.
Thanks, Leonard. Leading off this week's edition of What's New on Home Video, Little Man Tate, a very big movie for Jodie Foster. She not only starred in the film, it was the first movie she directed as well.
No coffer. It's a plate.
Jodie Foster plays the mother of a brilliant young boy who at 7 years old leaves his school and mom behind to live with the child psychologist Diane Wiest. He enrolls in college and has trouble fitting in, despite finding a friend in Harry Connick Jr.
You said we were going to play pool.
I did? I'm moving out.
Tommy Davidson dreams of getting ahead in Strictly Business, a comedy that co-stars Joseph C. Phillips as a yuppie real estate broker. Davidson sees a way to climb the corporate ladder when Phillips falls for his sexy friend, Halle Berry, and arranges an introduction.
This ain't no damn power lunch, man. This is love.
I'm a finalist in the lottery.
In the bittersweet comedy 29th Street, Anthony LaPaglia lives a charmed life. He beats the draft without even trying and wins the lottery with his first ticket. But his constant good luck just causes friction with his father, played by Danny Aiello.
You know what your problem is, Pop?
Yeah, what's my problem?
Dreams are too small.
Yeah.
And My Own Private Idaho stars River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves as two drifters who pedal their bodies around the Pacific Northwest. River is secretly in love with Keanu, but Reeves has a plan to leave his sidekick far behind.
They can drop a big old bomb in this city. You know what we would do? Take shelter.
Also out on home video this week, 3 John Wayne classics: The Quiet Man, Angel and the Bad Man, and Flying Tigers. The Quiet Man tape includes a behind-the-scenes commentary hosted by our own Leonard Maltin.
This guy is into everything.
He's all over
Writes books, hosts stuff, available to us every now and then.
Every now and then we get him.
When we get back, twin brothers continue a musical legacy.
Ragu introduces Chicken Tonight Simmer Sauces, and suddenly everybody's saying,
I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight, chicken tonight.
Choose from 6 new sauces. Each one's made with real vegetables and herbs, so you can make dishes like country French chicken and chicken cacciatore. Just brown the chicken, simmer, and serve.
I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight.
New Chicken Tonight Simmer Sauces from Ragu.
Chicken tonight.
You're going to feel great all morning. Grape Nuts Try It for a Week is your week to discover.
Breakfast with Grape Nuts really does help keep you going.
Try Grape Nuts, the fat-free natural energy source. See how good you feel.
Post Grape Nuts cereal. Try it for a week.
In art, taste is subjective, but in life, good taste is well defined. Fancy Feast gourmet cat food, exceptionally moist and delicious. Fancy Feast. Good taste is easy to recognize.
My son and I figure it took 50,000 beer cans. People ask me if we drank them all. Ronnie, did we do that? Now Ruffy's is making trash bags with recycled milk jugs. Maybe we'll drink more milk.
New Eco-Choice trash bags, made tough, made with 1/3 recycled plastic bottles.
Whenever families get together in Hidden Valley, you'll always find fresh homemade coleslaw. New coleslaw dressing from Hidden Valley Ranch makes homemade easy. Just use your fresh ingredients and our new coleslaw dressing. Rich, creamy, the right blend of seasonings. Who'd ever think homemade could be so easy? New coleslaw dressing from Hidden Valley Ranch.
If you suffer from the common aches and pains of arthritis, doctors know that a safe and effective way to relieve them is something you may already have in your home. Extra strength Tylenol gel caps. Tylenol helps relieve arthritis pain without irritating your stomach, the way aspirin or even ibuprofen can. What should you take for your arthritis pain? Talk to your doctor. The answer may be closer than you think. Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
Travel furnished by and a promotional fee paid by Delta Airlines. Delta can now fly you to 62 cities in 33 foreign countries around the world. At Delta, we love to fly, and it shows.
Production assistance furnished by MasterCard, the card that's accepted at over 9 million places. No wonder no card helps you master more moments than MasterCard.
Celebrating a birthday on Saturday, actor Eric Roberts is 36. Actress Dorothy Lyman, 45. Actress Haley Mills is 46. Actor Robert Hooks turns 55. And actress Barbara Hale is 70.
Celebrating a birthday on Sunday, actress Eleanor Donahue is 55. Actor Dudley Moore is 57. Actor Dick Sargent, 59. And actor Hugh O'Brien is 62.
Singer Andy Williams started on the road to the big time singing with his family as the Williams Brothers Quartet. Now his 2 nephews, Andrew and David, are making it big. But the second generation of Williams Brothers has a completely different sound.
I'm gonna live my life like every day's the last.
Twins David and Andrew Williams have been singing together since they were babes in their cribs. But it wasn't until a few years ago that they seriously set out to write their own songs. What evolved is an album that evokes the music of their childhood.
Our biggest influences were the Beatles and Simon and Garfunkel. And then the Everly Brothers were a big influence as well. So it wasn't really like a planned thing where we said we're going to make this kind of music is just what came naturally to us in our writing. It's what we love.
I had my heartbreaks, had my fears, pain and anger, I held for years.
The 33-year-old brothers have received good feedback about their acoustical act from Uncle Andy Williams, but they've built up a following on their own the hard way, playing coffee houses and radio stations across the country.
It's great. This is something that maybe Johnny Cash might have done, or, you know, the Everlys or whatever, ever going into a recording studio and strapping your guitars on and playing your single live. The disc jockeys are saying how refreshing it is to hear this.
I can't cry hard enough.
Like their hit single, Can't Cry Hard Enough, all their songs are drawn from personal experience, and they feel that everything they've learned up until now has made them ready for their big break.
I really feel like this is our time. It doesn't matter to me what our age is. I just think that this is... I'm glad it's happening at 33 instead of 13.
Early in their careers, the Williams brothers performed on tour with stars including Suzanne Vega and the late Roy Orbison.
Singer Kathy Tricoli set sales records in the early 80s, and at the peak of her success decided to take 5 years off. Now she's back, but singing a different tune. 10 years ago, Kathy Tricoli sent shockwaves through the contemporary Christian music industry by selling 100,000 copies of her debut album. Now she's taking on the pop world with her new LP, Pure Attraction, and the single, Everything Changes. Kathy's a Long Island native, and she says pop music has always been her goal.
I've been telling everybody I feel like Cinderella, because you work so hard and so long, and you go through management and record companies and sorting through songs and what you're about, and all of a sudden it clicks.
She says her storybook life includes her mom predicting stardom for Kathy when she was just a schoolgirl. But last year, as she was recording this album, she learned her mom was dying from cancer.
I did the record literally going from the hospital to the studio, and not to sound like a martyr, but just to say that when you do something like that, where there's both sides, where you're doing something so exciting and then there's this tragedy going on, it gives you a soberness to life.
Kathy says that during her 5-year hiatus between gospel and pop careers, she never gave up her dream of mainstream success, even while singing far out of the spotlight.
I sang Catholic weddings and funerals for 35 bucks a pop, and little old ladies used to come up in the balcony and say, "Honey, you should do this professionally," and it was just crazy, you know. But, I think when you do stuff like that and stuff like this happens to you, you're that much more thankful.
Next month, Kathy Tricoli begins a European tour. She'll be back this summer for appearances here in the U.S.
A young Japanese actress is creating an international sensation by breaking an old taboo, and Mary Hart has more. Mary.
Thanks, guys. Ria Miyazawa is Japan's most popular actress, and now she may become its most successful export. Miyazawa is featured in a book of nude photos that scandalized Japan and is creating a sensation worldwide.
She is not typical Japanese girl.
Japan's most sizzling export on our Inside Story Monday on Entertainment Tonight.
Don't buy another compact disc or audio cassette until you've experienced the fantastic selection and low prices at Nobody Beats the Whiz. On Arista Records, The White Room from KLF. Just $7.98 cassette, $11.98 CD at Nobody Beats the Whiz. For incredibly low prices on music, movies, and more, Nobody Beats the Whiz.
An eclipse in the heavens usually lasts only a few minutes. But right now, a special lease rate on an eclipse is scheduled to last slightly longer. For $500 down and as little as $149 a month, you can drive a new Eclipse. But this offer ends soon. Hurry in before it slips by. Mitsubishi, the word is getting around.
Wouldn't you kill for hair that's shiny and healthy?
Shampooing gave me split ends, but Pantene's new Pro V treatment conditioner helped change all that. Its special Pro Vitamin formula goes deep into your hair, giving you extra conditioning, all the way to the tips. I don't worry about split ends now. And look, it's so healthy. It shines.
New Pantene Pro V treatment conditioner for hair so healthy it shines.
It won't happen overnight, but it will happen.
I do everything. I love a good sweat.
I like to walk. Hard, fast, and far.
I'm really into these new Reebok cross trainers. I buy them at Lady Foot Locker.
Personal goals, the surfaces they work out on, any injuries they've had. I ask a lot of questions.
I got these new Reebok THR walking shoes. Bought them at Lady Foot Locker.
I respect their judgment, and they respect me.
It's a store just for women. They take care of me. They're good people.
I believe that luck is a result of hard work.
If you're looking for the most variety in your radio station,
the best variety of the 70s, 80s, and 90s,
tune to Mix 105.
Because Mix 105 means variety. Like Whitney Houston,
Phil Collins,
Billy Joel,
Rod Stewart, and more.
Mix 105 means variety.
The best variety of the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Mix 105.
Next weekend on Entertainment Tonight, meet the hottest new teen supermodel. She's the daughter of rock star Steve Tyler, and Liv plans to become more famous than her dad. That's next weekend on Entertainment Tonight. When Mad magazine was first published 40 years ago, mothers warned kids it would rot their brains. They were right.
You're looking at one. Now those kids have grown up and their children and grandchildren are going mad. The magazine is as irreverent as ever, even if it is more respectable. Take a look. For 40 years, comic book readers have been mad about Mad Magazine, a publication that pokes fun at everything from Oscar to Rocky. Mad hasn't changed much over the years, but the way it's been perceived has changed. In its earlier days, the magazine used to cause quite a stir, especially with parents. Publisher William Gaines says that no matter what Mad does these days, no one seems to get offended.
Things are calm now because most of the people who've taken over important positions in the country are former Mad readers. So they don't get angry at us anymore. It's a little dull.
I've been working on the railroad.
Writer Dick DeBartolo says that he read the magazine when it first came out and knew immediately that he wanted to be a part of this sheer madness.
The fact that a magazine was actually taking on big corporations and making fun of them, taking on pretentious movies and making fun of them, I thought that was just the best thing in the world.
The magazine that made Alfred E. Newman a celebrity in his own right is perhaps most famous for its parodies. Some of Mad's favorite targets have been TV shows, including Howdy Doody and even Entertainment Tonight. The magazine has also taken aim at films like The Prince of Tides and Star Trek.
The Klingons invite Spock to dinner. Would you come to dinner? Are you having stovetop stuffing?
Another parody includes the film Edward Scissorhands.
This guy's sort of mechanical. He would be attracted to mechanical things, you know, dating an electric typewriter, you know, just silly stuff.
Gaines says he loves Mad's silly stuff so much that he has no plans to retire. He does say it's impossible for him to choose his favorite issue.
That's almost like asking somebody who's their favorite child. I love them all.
What a playground for those minds.
Those guys are so bright, too. Very brilliant.
We got to go. That's it for today. But next weekend, we'll fast forward with the stars of Room 222. They'll tell us how the show was years ahead of its time.
Did I mention it's great to be back?
It's great to have you back,
Great to be back. The Irish rock group U2 is in the middle of a sold-out U.S. tour. We'll leave you today with the video for their latest single, One. And then we'll see you next weekend.
See you back here in a week's time. Bye now.